Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. On this video, I'll be doing a little vlog of my trip to the Dominican Republic. So I had to fly out of Kingston from the Norman Manley International Airport. So I checked into the VIP section, got some food, and went on over to catch my flight. There I was, flying away all the way over to the Dominican Republic. Well, it's not so far. It only took us about an hour and 10 minutes to get there, which was really nice. I captured some beautiful moments for you. You know, the scenery from above was just breathtaking. There we were leaving the airport, and man, I was so excited. You know, that feeling when the plane is just about to take off. Oh, I love it. I love it. There we were going over the waters, and like I said, I captured some moments for you. This flight took off about 6 o'clock in the afternoon, so the sun was getting ready to set. So as we flew, we were able to see the different colors of the sky. It was just beautiful. If you know me, you know I love views, so this was just heavenly for me. Like, I just could not get enough of it. Like, my battery almost died by the time I got there, based on the amount of images I took, pictures and videos that I took. It was just so much joy for me. And like I said, you could see the skies changing as the sun gets ready to set. And yes, there I was, just looking out and taking it all in. It was just a beautiful moment for me. I don't know if you love to fly, or if you love, I know some persons don't even want to sit at the window seat, but I could not miss all the scenery at all. It was just heavenly. And the flight was pretty good. It was pretty good, not too rough. And there, I told you about that sunset imagery. Oh my goodness, so beautiful. And then by this time, we're approaching the Dominican Republic. Here we are, flying over the DR. And the night view was just as amazing. I tell you, I love lights. I love light views as well. I love every view. So of course I had to capture it. And right, so there we were, flying over the city of DR, capturing all those beautiful moments just for you. We landed safely and then went on over to collect our luggages. Going through immigration there was a breeze, except that the immigration officer wasn't very fluent, but we managed very well. And our driver Mike, he came to pick us up from the airport and took us to our hotel. He was awesome. He had everything in his car, from beer to drinks to everything. And of course, we arrived at the hotel, and it was about 10 p.m. by this time, because it was a 2-hour drive from the airport to the hotel in Punta Cana. So we went on over to the disco after having some snacks, and I tell you, I thoroughly enjoyed it. To the different music, the different dancing, it was so much fun. And of course, in the morning, we went on over to experience some of the different properties. So we stayed at Iberia Star Punta Cana, and then we upgraded to the Bavero. But on this morning, we were actually taken on a tour to experience some of the different resorts. So there are 5 resorts at Iberia Star in Punta Cana, and we went on over to all of them to see the different experiences, the different offerings, and so forth. And I tell you, it was amazing. Here I was taking in all the landscaping and, just taking it all in and enjoying. I was talking a little bit to the driver in Spanish. I'm not that fluent, but I do recall some things from university days and high school days. And after that, it was right on over to breakfast. Breakfast was great. There I was with a lot of different options. I really didn't eat all that, but I wanted to try a few things. And then it was on over to the Grand. Oh my goodness. This resort is so luxurious, peaceful, clean, airy. Just awesome. If you should ever stay in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic, I would recommend this resort for you. It is just top tier. I tell you, you would love it there. They also have a villa section where you basically can buy into for, a number of years, and you can go there whenever you wish and just have it as your, home away from home. And there we were back on over to my hotel. And of course, I'm going to be admiring the scenery as I go. And I captured it just for you as well, just to share in the moment. I'm happy that you're watching. And if you haven't subscribed as yet, please remember to do so. I try to share my experiences in Jamaica and also outside of Jamaica. So I hope you're enjoying, and please continue to watch, and thank you so much again for watching. All right, so there we were back at the hotel, and I'm just going to give you a little tour of the room that I stayed in for the few days that I was there. Of course, this is a bathroom, very clean and airy. I have a rain shower and all that good stuff. And if you know me, you know that I love robes. So here I was showing you my robe. I just feel so comfy in robes. Whenever I go to a resort and I see a robe, I get so excited, like, yeah, robe. Yeah, so that was the room. The bed was beautifully decorated, and there's a seating area right next door to the TV, and all that good stuff. And this is a theme of the room that we had. That's aqua, I believe, aqua and orange. And of course, we got a little refreshments. But to be honest, I don't even think, no, I didn't even have any of those drinks or beers, because there was a lot of options. I had so much to take in. I didn't even remember about those. And of course, that's my view from the patio area. Yes, so this was a very relaxing room. The bed was very comfortable. And of course, it was time for dinner. One of my favorite parts. I love my food, right? But what I love is that we were able to go to the Japanese restaurants and have the food prepared in front of us. I always love to see this done whenever I go to, resorts and so. And yeah, the food was lovely. It was well done. And like I mentioned, most of the staff there, they are not very fluent in English. So the chef was speaking in Spanish for the most part. However, I was able to understand most of what he was saying because he wasn't going too much over the top. There he was doing his thing, flipping I don't know what you call that. It's not a knife. Whatever that is. Is it spatula? I don't know. Don't quote me. And after dinner, I decided to go on over to the lobby to just take in that night view. And there you have the centerpiece, which was beautifully arranged. Leave it up to me to just admire a beautifully decorated room, while everyone was by the entertainment space, just taking it all in. I was here taking it in the decorated lobby. I was just admiring the different pieces, the different statements. Yes, that is me. That is a different side of me that it's a little different from most persons, because like I said, everybody was at the entertainment space, and here I was enjoying the entertainment in the background while I was admiring the different statement pieces in the lobby. And after the entertainment and the scenery at the lobby, I went on over to the disco again. And this time it was even more fun than the last time, because by now I am all into the Spanish music that is going on. I mean, they did play some reggae music, just like maybe one or two. I think they played a Sean Paul music, and I don't remember the other one. And they also played some R&B music, but for the most part it was some Spanish songs, and there they were doing their dance, and I was practicing and trying to get it as well. And it was just so amazing. It was so fun just experiencing a different culture. I tell you, Really, really nice. And by the time I left, I knew this song that was playing. I'll try to maybe find it and tag it in the bottom, in the comment section or so. But I tell you, right now I call it my theme song for whenever I'm in the Dominican Republic. I actually fell in love with that song because every time, everywhere I go, I kept on hearing it while I was there. So that was great. And of course, this was the morning after all that fun at the disco. My morning view, oh, it was so tranquil. You could hear the birds chirping. Look at those tall palm trees. I don't recall seeing palm trees this tall in Jamaica. Of course, I went on over to do some touristy stuff, try to select some souvenirs. There I was searching, and they had a wide variety, some beautiful pieces, that we could all take home and enjoy and say, yes, I was in the DR and I bought this there. This was another night of entertainment, and man, I was totally impressed with all this fun stuff that I saw going on. It was a little scary, I must say, but nonetheless, still entertaining. They had Celine music playing in the background, so a little love theme was going on. And yes, I was totally entertained. They were doing their thing and having me on the edge of my seat. And I was like, man, I don't know if I can watch any more of this. But I was like, okay, let me see. Let me try to take it in. And they were doing their thing and just entertaining us for a little while. No, at this point, I got really, really scared. I was like, oh no, is he gonna fall? I almost stopped watching because I was like, man, this is too much for me. But I tell you, such great talent. I can tell that it takes a lot of upper body strength to do all this, and that is what I admire, because I tell you, I really need to work on my upper body strength. So I know it takes a whole lot to do all of this. So entertaining, so entertaining, man. I tell you, really, really nice. And everybody was clapping and enjoying it because we can see the effort that it takes to get all this done. It's not in Jamaica would say on a boy if you do that. It takes a lot, some real talent. going to stand on his head? Oh my goodness. That is what I kept on saying to myself. Oh, and then the other one is standing. Oh my word. This was just a lot for me to watch. It was so much for me to watch, but I was like, all right, let me see if I can hold out to really capture what's happening here. And man, I tell you, I can't believe he literally stood on his head and the other one kept on walking with him. Wow. That's some serious scary talent. And after all that excitement and adrenaline rush, it was time to just relax a little bit and just take in the night scenery. And of course, you know, I'm going to take it all in. This was the following day. We were walking and decided to hitch a ride with one of the drivers on the golf cart. And we were passing by the spa as well as the gym, which is that tinted building there on the right hand side. You know, I really was thinking of visiting the gym, but I didn't bring my gears. So I was like, okay, when I get back to Jamaica, I'll just start working off all this food that I have been eating or I ate at the time. And here we were passing by some of the villas. And after all that, I decided to go on down to the pool area, which was lovely. The sun was so hot, it was so refreshing to just take a dip and cool off. Guess what though? I didn't even use the pool. I went straight on over to the beach, which had white sand, which reminded me of the beautiful Negril in Jamaica. It was so lovely. And the sun was so hot, like I said, so just relaxing there was just so beautiful. And then it was time to go. Oh man, I felt like I wanted to stay a little longer. I was having such a wonderful time, I tell you, but it was time to go. Our driver came to pick us up and took us to the airport. The journey there was beautiful. There weren't a lot of potholes. Can you imagine? The road was just so beautiful, beautifully paved, not a lot of potholes like we have in Jamaica. So that was different. After 2 hours, we finally arrived at the airport to catch our flight. Here I was on my flight heading back to the Irie Island of Jamaica. I had the most amazing experience in the Dominican Republic and I would recommend it 100%. 100%. You will not regret this experience. I tell you, the food was good. Not as good as Jamaica, I would say. So for the food, I would rate it about 8 out of 10 or maybe 7 out of 10. The culture, beautiful. 10 out of 10. The people, they're so friendly, even though there is a language barrier. They were so friendly and, you know, accommodating, and they tried, you know, they'll call another person to help if they can't help. So that was awesome. So for the people, I would rate them about 10 out of 10. The experience with the people, it was amazing. Yes, the roads, like I said, 10 out of 10, no holy potholes. It was so beautiful. So like I said, if you ever consider visiting the DR, I would definitely recommend it. And please let me know what your experience is once you get there in the comment section. You may always come back to this video. Thank you so much for watching. It has been my pleasure sharing my experience with you. And please remember to subscribe, share, leave a comment, like, do whatever you wish. All right. Thank you so much. And I'll see you again soon. You take care now. Bye-bye.